Hello. You're returning to another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, John Harbaugh has a press conference where nothing is answered. Look. Guys, I want to make sure that this comes off totally genuine. I really do. Because I've said a lot regarding a lot of the topics that John Harbaugh talked on today. And I was called a lot of different things for calling them out then, which not everyone's calling him out for it now. And look, I want everyone to understand this. And this is called context. If the Ravens get hot, they could beat any team. Scratch that. If Lamar goes superhuman man, not Superman, superhuman man, they can beat anybody. The question becomes, is that sensical? And is that sustainable? You understand where I'm coming from? Because you see Lamar having 4 straight, because we can still win the AFC thing, but you're still looking at 4 games. Wild card round, divisional, AFC Championship game, Super Bowl. So it's still a lot of, like, winning the AFC is out of the question. There would have to be too many collapses for us to win the AFC this year. But make no mistake about it. If Lamar gets hot, Mark Andrews reemerges, we could beat anybody. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. That's the caveat. Now, this is what needs to be said. The Harbaugh experience, I think, has reached its climax. Yep. And I've kind of been saying it for a while now, because it's not that, here's the thing, and I don't wish for people to lose their jobs. I'm being totally mature about this. Harbaugh has the ability to motivate men. He's shown it. He gets a lot out of very low floor teams. Where Harbaugh has a problem is that he's stubborn, which, to be fair, almost every coach is, if not every coach is, and he doesn't like change. Harbaugh does not invite change at all. He'd rather lose. I mean, totally get dismantled, doing it his way, than to make a little tweak and win feeling like it wasn't fully his idea. And today's press conference totally encompassed every single point that I just pointed out. Every single one. We're going to start on a couple of them. And one of the major ones a lot of people's mad about is Deontay Johnson. Now, this guy was brought in to back up Zay or Bateman in the moment in which either one could go down, especially late in the season, stuff like that. Because they got scared. There was a game where Zay went down, and they got really scared. So they went out there to try to get another guy that could separate and still make plays. Bateman goes down. Goes down in the game. Knee injury. All right. It's Deontay Johnson time. Or at least use Tylen more, right? Because I've said this many times. I feel like Tylen has earned more snaps. There's no way to look at it. He's earned more snaps. You don't do either. You lean on Nelson Aguilar, who both the players I just named is better than. And Nelson Aguilar drops the ball all the time. So not only is the other guy's better receivers, he's totally inconsistent just holding on to the ball. 50-50 receiver. Totally. So now, okay, there's that. The other big crux everyone's talking about, and remember, Deontay didn't get no play time. He didn't even see the field once. That's one strike. One strike right there. Number 2 strike. The O-line, this man Harbaugh goes out there into a press conference and says he loves the O-line. He loves where they're at. He believes in this group. He sees greatness in this group. That's a big problem. Because that shows lack of maturity. That shows inability to change and the inability to check one's ego. Because you're the head coach. Nobody can check your ego except for not even the general manager, the owner. That's the only person that can check the head coach's ego. So a lot of times it's left up to you to do that. To self-evaluate yourself or to have people around you that be, hey, John, bro, your slip is hanging. You understand where I'm coming from? Sometimes it's not about just being smart. It's about who you have around you. And obviously, everybody around Harbaugh is just yes men. Because there's no way you watch tape. And you remember, this is your job. You're a coach. There's no way you watch tape and Falele is still starting on this team. There's no way you watch tape and Falele is still getting snaps. There's no way you watch this team's tape and you see Falele there and you actually come out and say, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Don't make no sense. There's a disconnect. Big disconnect. Big disconnect. And remember, that's strike 2. Strike 3 is Justin the GOAT Tucker. Because here's the thing, guys. Every Baltimore Raven fan loves Justin Tucker. He could retire right now. He'd work for the team. He's not just a player in Baltimore. He's an establishment. Like a Jimmy's Seafood. You understand where I'm coming from? Okay. Having said all that, it's the coach's job to see where and how the players, regardless of how they feel, is performing. For about the last year and a half, I've been pointing out Justin Tucker's decline. I've said it multiple times. I said, bro, like, this man's missing a lot of kicks. And everybody watching this is going to be like, yeah, Nitro, we remember you saying that. And I got killed for it. And I said, look, he looked like he's missing more kicks. Nobody's pointing it out. It's almost like they're like, he's the GOAT, he'll figure it out, it's no big deal. And I'm like, but it's trending that he won't. Because he's missing them more frequently than any other time in his career. And he's missing them at such a clip that now he's starting to miss multiple, not in different games, but in each game. A multiple missed season would be there's 3 games in total that Justin Tucker missed kicks. He's having games where he's missing 3 kicks in one game. Heck, he's missing multiple kicks in one quarter. One half. And you say what? Hey, I believe in Tuck. And that just is what it is. And that's what I mean. Let me be frank with you guys. We have a generational level talent at the quarterback position. He is not only the best athlete, but the best quarterback. And we are actively wasting his prime like you actively wasted his rookie contract. That should have been enough. wasting his rookie contract is a fireable offense for GM and coach. We said no. Oh, the GM's going to get his own video. I caught a lot of flack during draft season. I always catch a lot of flack. And what do I always tell you guys? I promise you I'll wait and stay quiet to have the last laugh. That's what I'll do. I'll be like, all right, we'll see. And I'll come back to you grinning saying, what were you saying now? Remind me again. For every bad thing that's happened this season, think about what could be. What could be if the Ravens got out of their own way. If the Ravens did the right things, the easy things. You know what? Let's give Ben Cleveland a shot. You're telling me Ben Cleveland doesn't even deserve a shot? Well, we see him in practice. No, you're stubborn. What you're doing is, you know if he goes out there and balls out, you're going to look like an idiot. So you're willing to say, look, we don't want you coming down here because that's going to make me look bad. I'll stay with Filet. There's no way that Filet's practicing well. There's no way. It looks like he has trouble moving, technique, hand placement, everything that you're saying. He lurches, he lunges. So it's not because of practice. There's no way. The only thing you can say is, that's a big dude. A big dude that's getting thrown around by 240, 250-pound men. He's like 300 and something pounds. He can't move him. Listen, man, man. For everything that I complain, I feel sorry for Lamar, man. I really do. I really, really, really feel sorry for that man because he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. If Lamar comes out and complains, he's a bad teammate, he's a bad quarterback, he's a bad person. If he sucks it up and just tries to be the good soldier, he's gullible, he's soft, he don't got what it takes to lead a team. There's no winning. Man. This team is frustrating, man. Frustrating. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. And you guys are fumbling that. Lamar Jackson dropped into your lap. Every other NFL team refused to sign Derrick Henry. He dropped into your lap. You see what they can do together, and you're fumbling it. Makes sense. Makes total sense. But what do you guys think? Do you think that it's time for Harbaugh to go? Are you guys finally going to admit that, hey, maybe Nitro was right about everything that he said? Or are you guys saying, I'm going down with the shit with Harbaugh? As the ship sinks and goes down. Let me know just down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we do what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness, whenever your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code is to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yep.
Finish him, Daddy.